What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock paper farm. This farm works on 1.21 and on all platforms of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. As you guys can see here, this farm produces a ton of paper. By the way, paper can be used to make firework rockets or traded with villagers for emeralds. For this farm, you'll need 2 chests, 1 lever, 7 redstone torches, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, 28 redstone, 7 hoppers, 3 composters, 1 dispenser, 5 pistons, 3 sticky pistons, 3 signs, 7 sand, 3 slabs, you can use any slab that you want, 3 trapdoors, 3 glass blocks, 6 ladders, 6 glass panes, 1 sugarcane, 3 kelp, 2 crafters, 2 water buckets, and finally about a stack and a half of solid blocks. You can use any type of solid block that you want. A couple examples of solid blocks are smooth stone or cobblestone. The first step is to place 2 solid blocks. Then place a solid block over here and a solid block over here. Now break this block. Then place a lever over here, redstone torch at this spot, and redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are facing that way. Now place redstone at this spot. As you guys can see there, that should create a redstone clock. Once you have created this redstone clock, flick this lever down to shut it off. The next step is to place 5 solid blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then place 5 solid blocks over here as well. Now place 3 blocks over here, and 3 on this side as well. The next step is to place 3 sticky pistons over here. Make sure those sticky pistons are facing this way. After you have done that, go behind the farm. Then place 3 blocks over here. Now place 5 redstone like this. As you guys can see there, that redstone should cause those sticky pistons to extend. Now place sand in front of each sticky piston. Then place sand on the extended part of each sticky piston. Now place a solid block at each of these spots. That sand and sticky piston system will update kelp so that it grows every second. The next step is to place 3 solid blocks over here. Now place a piston on each of those blocks. Make sure those pistons are facing this way. Those pistons will automatically harvest all of the kelp. Then place 3 blocks over here, 3 over here, and 3 over here. Then do the same thing on this side. Place 3 blocks over here, 3 over here, and 3 over here as well. Now place a block on each piston. Then place 3 slabs over here. Now place a trapdoor in front of each slab. Then place a solid block at each of these spots. The next step is to go to this side. Now place a dispenser at the spot. Make sure that dispenser is facing this way. The next step is to crouch down and place 3 hoppers over here. 1, 2, 3. Make sure the nozzles of all those hoppers are pointing towards that dispenser. Then place 3 composters over here. Now go up here. Then crouch down and place a hopper on each composter. Make sure the nozzles of those hoppers are pointing downwards towards the composters. Those composters will convert kelp into bone meal. The next step is to crouch down and place 3 glass panes over here. Then place 3 glass panes over here. Now go to this side. Then place 6 ladders over here. Those ladders will allow you to easily access the top of the farm. Now open these trapdoors. Then place a sign at each of these spots. At this point, you should create an infinite water source somewhere near the farm. To do that, go to one side. Then place blocks in this formation. Now place water over here and water over here. By creating the infinite water source, you will be able to use 2 buckets to fill in all the water for the entire farm. Now place water in each of these slabs. Then plant kelp on each sand block. After you're done with that step, close these trapdoors. Now fill in and break the infinite water source. The next step is to place a solid block at this spot. Then place 2 pistons over here. Make sure those pistons are facing this way. Those pistons will automatically harvest all the sugarcane that grows. Now place 2 blocks over here, and 4 blocks over here. Then place 4 blocks over here, and 4 blocks at this spot as well. Then place 2 blocks over here. Once you have done that, break these 4 blocks. Now place a crafter over here. Make sure that part of the crafter is facing this way. Now go behind the crafter. Then crouch down and place a hopper over here. Make sure the nozzle of that hopper is pointing that way towards the crafter. The next step is to place sand at this spot. Now crouch down and place water in this hopper. Then plant sugarcane on this sand. Then crouch down and place 3 glass blocks over here. After you're done with that step, break this block and place 2 chests over here. That chest will be where all the paper goes into. The next step is to break these 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then break these 4 blocks. Finally, break these 2 blocks. Once you have done that, open this crafter. Then disable these 6 slots. Then exit the crafter. Now face this direction. Then place a redstone comparator over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone comparator are facing the crafter. Then click this redstone comparator 1 time. As you guys can see there, that should cause that light to go on. Then place a redstone repeater over here. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone repeater are on that side. Then place 7 redstone like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The redstone should lead to a solid block below the crafter. The next step is to place a crafter over here. Then place a redstone comparator at the spot. Make sure the 2 prongs of that redstone comparator are facing this crafter. Now open this crafter. Then disable 8 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now exit the crafter. By creating this system, sugarcane will get automatically converted into paper. The next step is to go behind the farm. Now place a redstone torch over here. Then place a solid block on this redstone torch. Now place a redstone torch on the side of this block. Now place a solid block on that redstone torch. Then place a redstone torch at this spot. Now place a solid block on this redstone torch. Finally, place a redstone torch on this block. It's important that you create that redstone system correctly. This top redstone torch should be powered off. The next step is to place a solid block at each of these spots. Then place 4 redstone over here. That redstone will connect the redstone signal from the redstone clock to those pistons. Now go to this side of the farm. Then place 4 redstone like this. Now place a solid block at this spot. Then place a redstone torch over here. Now place a solid block on that redstone torch. Then place a redstone torch over here. After you have done that, place a block over here and a block at this spot. Then place 2 redstone over here. That will connect the redstone signal to those pistons. The next step is to break these 2 blocks. Now go to the front of the farm. Then break these 4 blocks. Now place 5 redstone over here. That will connect the redstone signal to that dispenser. I am now going to do a quick fly around so you can check and make sure I've made this paper farm correctly. Over here there should be this kelp chamber. Down here there should be those hoppers and those composters. Over here there should be the sugarcane chamber. The front should have this auto crafter system. This side should have that redstone. The back should have this redstone. Finally, this side should have the redstone clock. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use this, first flick this lever up. Now just wait. The sand and sticky piston system will update the kelp so that it grows every second. The kelp will then get automatically harvested and funneled into those composters. Whenever a composter is full of kelp, it creates bone meal. The resulting bone meal is collected by those bottom hoppers and funneled into that dispenser. The dispenser will then dispense the bone meal onto the sugarcane. Whenever that happens, the sugarcane will grow instantly. It will then get harvested by those pistons and funneled into that crafter. The crafter will automatically craft the sugarcane into paper. The resulting paper goes into this chest. This farm is a great, quick, and easy way to get a lot of paper. By the way, you should only have this farm turned on when you're standing near it. If you're going to leave the farm area or leave the world, first flick this lever down to shut it off. That will prevent the farm from breaking. If any kelp in this farm ever breaks for you, you can easily replant it by going up here. If this farm does not work for you, check to see if any sand has fallen down here. If there is any sand down here, you will need to break it. Also check if you made this farm on a chunk border. If you made it on a chunk border, you'll need to remake it so that it's on one chunk. If you want to learn how to find chunk borders, I recommend you check out my chunk border tutorial. A link to that tutorial is in the description. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock paper farm. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching.